Hi, in this series about getting onto the property ladder, becoming a property owner, I'm here to try and help you along there and to show you how to do it and to show you all the options open to you. And I'll touch on the benefits, I'll touch on the disadvantages of some of the types of property, and we're going to cover the various factors. So today we are talking about location. Now, if you've ever looked at any real estate adverts, any kind of website that offers property, you see the agents, they say location, location, location. And you might wonder, well, what is that all about? And they really hammer on location. And the reason they do is because location is essential. The location is more important than the type of property, for example. That's what investors think. And you know, the actual location of the property is more important than the type of the property, because location you can't really change. An actual property itself, you can do various things to it. You can paint it, you can demolish it, you can do so on. But you can't really move to the coast. You can't move your location. Location determines everything. Location will determine how close you are to work, how close you are to recreational facilities, how close you are to retail, to shopping centers, to the schools, to the hospitals, everything. So location is really, you've got to think carefully, where do I want to live? And I'll tell you one thing, if you're a family man, you're going to school and you're going to work more than you go anywhere. So if you can place your property somewhere between the school and work, or if school is on the way to work, that's how I am. Where I am, my children's school is between my house and my office. So you've got to think about location carefully. And of course, we can't all afford to go and live in the most affluent suburbs. And unfortunately, you'll find the most affluent suburbs are between, you'll find them between, either on a mountaintop with beautiful views for everywhere, but generally they're between two commercial nodes. In other words, people in the middle here, they can decide to either work in, let's take the northern suburbs of Johannesburg, for example. The people who are living there can either work in Sandton, or they can work in Fourways, or they can even get on the highways and go to Midrand, or they can work in the CBD of town. They've got lots of flexibility. Whereas if you're living on the outskirts of Johannesburg, you might be limited to, okay, I can get to Sandton fairly easily, getting into Joburg, CBD, a bit harder, getting to Midrand, okay. So your location is all decided. You're going to make a decision about location just dependent on your requirements. Is schooling and work, and those are the two biggest things, schooling and work. The rest will all fall into place. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and in my next video, this was a very short video, so maybe use the time to just jump into the next video. I'll leave a link below. We're going to be discussing price. We're going to be talking about the numbers. And because it's such a large subject, I'm going to split it into two videos. And the first video, we're going to talk about affordability, personal affordability. How do we go about deciding how much we can spend on buying a property, how much we can spend on getting onto this ladder. And then once we've done that, the next video, I'm going to look at the numbers, the price, how you can decide on, is that property the right price? Am I not overpaying? Am I not underpaying? What are the actual numbers? So that's quite exciting. For that one, I'll be doing it in front of my whiteboard. And I'll put all the numbers on the board and show you what's involved with actually buying a property.